Hey everybody, I got a bit of a headache today, so this is going to be a short video, but I want to explain something. I want to show you a video and give you some answers. Yesterday I interviewed my friend Egor, who is now making $200 a day trading with a robot. And I thought, well, as soon as I put that video up, there's going to be a million questions. And sure enough, it got 1,000 views in 4 hours and 60 questions every hour. It just blew up. And I thought, why don't I show you the video again and then answer some questions so that you can all figure out how he did it. So here's the short interview. Hey everybody, that's Egor.
Hey guys.
We just had lunch together. What did you say the robots are doing? You're running the robot, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been running it?
Since September last year.
And how's it going?
Oh, they're killing it. They're just, I don't know, it's amazing. It's life-changing. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. Have you reached $200 a day?
Yes, I've done $200 a day.
All right, if you have a question for Egor, ask it in the comments below. Say, hey Egor, like what? All right, love you all. Have the greatest day ever. I just wanted to check in. See, sometimes we have lunch with robot traders. See you later, everybody. Okay, that wasn't really an interview, but that's Egor. You'll get to know him a lot better over the coming months. We're going to do a bunch of videos together. There are 4 main questions that come whenever anybody watches that video. The first question is, okay, well, how much money does it take in order to accomplish those kinds of gains? And the answer is it depends on the trader, but at least $10,000. Generally speaking. You got to build your account up substantially enough so that you're not risking a huge amount of money in order to make $200 a day. But the longer answer is it can be less than that for some traders and more than that for others. And it depends on your confidence level, your risk tolerance, and a bunch of other factors, and how many financial instruments you're running with the robot and much more. But let me give you a basic scenario. $20,000, 20 currency pairs running on one robot, 24 hours a day on the 1-minute chart. And maximum accepted risk would be a 10% drawdown. That's a possibility. That's a total possibility. That's a scenario. Now, if your account is much smaller than that and you're willing to take much more risk, well, that's fine. You could do that too. I personally don't like to take very much risk. Number 2, the big question is, what robot is he working with? And the answer is the Finch robot. I've done a bunch of videos on this channel about the Finch robot, but I'll upload another one tomorrow that is an overview of the robot and just a re-explanation of how somebody goes about running a lot of currency pairs with a larger trade size if they're willing to accept more risk. So that's just one robot. It's the robot I've always used. It's the simplest version of the most simple strategy that I have. And I'm a big fan of automation, and I'm a huge proponent that the simpler that you make it, the better you're going to do. And all trading, every kind of trading involves a substantial risk of loss, and sometimes isn't suitable for a particular trader. But that's the strategy that works for me. It's the strategy that works for some, and it doesn't work for others. I close all of my losing trades every day. I keep my drawdown very small. I keep the account closing trades over and over and over again. Egor lets them go a little bit longer. In the end, what does it matter? Who's right? Who's wrong? I think that if you close your losing trades often, you keep the size of your losses very small, and you keep banking profit over and over and over again, you put yourself in a position to do very well in this business. The third question I get most often is, how long does it take to get up to those kinds of numbers? And the answer is, Egor started trading with the robot in September of 2018. It's now January of 2019, and he's up to $200 a day. And then the fourth question I always get is, how can I talk to this guy? He did something that a lot of other people are interested in doing, so we'll plan some YouTube live sessions. We'll have him come in here to the office. We'll sit down together. I'll interview him. I'll ask him a lot more detailed questions. We can take questions from everybody that watches live. And if you'd like to see that, leave a comment below and let me know, yeah, you'd like to see that. If you want to get your hands on the robot, there's a link below this video. If you want to build a snowman, just kidding. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, there should be a link or a button popping up right now. I'm Rob Booker, and we'll see you on the next one.